Hi guys, Peter here once again. Thanks for joining me for another video. Right, what a difference a day makes. I always like to say that, but it really does. I'm fit again. 7 days have gone. I've been sort of isolating myself in a room, self-isolating, and as you know, I did catch the big C. I'm glad to report now that it's actually gone. It's been 7 days. I'm totally clear. I did a test this morning. It came back negative. I did a second test just to make sure, and yeah, I am negative, so I'm really happy about that. And from all the information that I've picked up along the way, it's kind of like a cold. So you know, how often do you get a cold? It's once a year, twice a year. It's not very likely that if I go out tonight or tomorrow I'm going to bump into somebody and catch it again. I should be fairly safe. So with that in mind, I thought I'd make this little catch-up video, let you know what's been going on, how things are changing here quite a lot in Thailand, especially Bangkok and Pattaya. I'll let you know what's going on there, and just the latest up to date what's going on. So the Prime Minister's come out now, and what he said is, he said he wants the laws toughened up because he just feels that people are flouting around the law. They're not really, you know, this the virus is ripping through the country big time, and they want to try and stop it. They're trying their best to stop it. Now I can see, I went out today, I'm still being a little bit cautious because although I'm negative, it's been 7 days, and I'll give it a few more days till I'm really out there, as it were. And I can notice things are changing a lot now. One of the biggest changes that I've read about is that when you go into any venue, you will have to take either a PCR test or a lateral flow test before going into that venue. Now, I haven't seen it in any of the restaurants on the soy where I'm staying at the moment, but I was speaking to Simon last night, and he told me he went to a bar where he lives in Bangkok last night, and what the system is, you have to pay 50 baht. They'll give you the test, the PCR test there and there. You wait a few minutes till the results come up. If you're negative, you can go in. If you're positive, then I don't know what will happen. So the days of kind of bar hopping, having one beer, going to the next bar, I think that's going to kind of be put on hold for a while. Nobody's going to be wanting to pay 50 baht to each bar they go into, are they? So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to hang around Nana Plaza, well, Soi 4, the crowded places. The Thais, they all wear their masks, not because it's enforced really hard. They've been told to wear masks, but they do. They just all wear them. The only people you'll see not wearing masks are mainly foreigners sitting in the restaurants and the bars, but you'll still see the staff wearing their masks, and I want to kind of stay away from that. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to head over to where Simon lives. They have these outside bars. You can get a bottle of, he was telling me, bought 2 bottles of whiskey with mixers the other night, 500 baht. I mean, that's cheaper than 7-Eleven, but they're open bars with a band, and it's kind of a nice relaxed feeling. So I'll go over and see him, have some drinks with him, and I think we might go back down to Hua Hin again. We just want to stay away from the crowded areas, even though I've had it. Simon's also had it. You know, even though it's unlikely that we're going to catch it a second time, then we just are being a bit more careful than we usually are. So what else is changing? They've reduced the hours of the bars now. It was 9 o'clock. They pushed it up to 11 o'clock, which was great. They've now brought it back down to 9 o'clock now, and as I said at the beginning, they're going to be very strict now. They said the police are going to be out in force. These bars are masquerading as restaurants. They're not really restaurants. They're going to come down on them. They're just going to do more patrols. They're going to make sure everything closes at 9. They mentioned massage parlors. They mentioned bars and restaurants. They're going to monitor them much more closely now. Which isn't a bad thing, you know, if you want to be careful, if you don't want to catch this awful thing that's going on. The other thing I've noticed is what they have in Thailand, what they have everywhere, and I do mean everywhere, even small bars, they have a temperature gauge. It's on a stand, and you put your hand up against it when you walk in the venue. All the hotels have got it, all the restaurants, everywhere. They've got this temperature monitor. So when you go in, you put your hand, and you're normally about 36.2, something like that. But they've even got an English guy doing the announcements on the BTS now, you know, the Skytrain. So they've got the regular Thai woman, but they've also got an English guy who does it now. And what he's saying is, you know, he's not so much, you know, just keep away from the platforms, that sort of thing, but he gives a message on the antivirus. So in other words, he'll say anybody who registers more than 37.5 temperature, they won't be allowed to use the BTS system. And they've beefed it up even more now, because I went up to take a look this morning on the Nana station, and they just had that you had a a BTS guard there. He'd stand by that temperature watching everybody as they put their hand up against it. And what they've got now, I don't know what kind of a camera is, but it looks like a speed camera like we get in the UK. It's a big old thing with 4 lenses in it. And there's a guy, he doesn't look like staff for the BTS. He's standing behind a 36-inch TV. So as you walk in, this camera's on you. And then I don't know, maybe it's a heat-seeking camera, something like that, so you can see. You know, I mean, they're really hot on it now. So should you come on holiday? It's not a good time, guys, not at the moment, because things are changing so rapidly. It's not only changing by the day, it's changing by the hour. Now, why am I not jumping on a plane and coming straight back? Well, I'm here, aren't I? And I had a week isolated. So when I got here, I had about, you watched the videos, I had about two and a half weeks of fun, no restrictions, bars closing at 11, and I had a good time. And you know what happened to me after that. I've been a week on isolation. Now, there's no need for me to rush back home. Things are still okay at the moment. I would say if you're thinking about coming over here on a short-term holiday, I don't think it's kind of worth all the hassle and the jumping through hoops. But as I've done all that now, and I've also caught the variant, and I've got over it, now that I'm here, I think I'm okay. I'm going to stay another week or two. I've actually just had my visa. Well, it's not a visa, is it? The stamp that they give you when you come through the airport, the visa exempt for tourists, that runs out for me on Friday. So I've just given it to somebody to do for me. I can't give you too many details, guys. Contacts. But somebody's doing that for me, and I'll get that back tomorrow morning with a further month extended on that. So I think I'm going to stay for at least another week to 2 weeks. I'm going to see how it goes. I might do Simon drives. We'll do a couple of road trips. Try and make some videos for you guys. But as far as everything else goes, that's about it, really. The good news is it doesn't look like they're stopping alcohol for the moment, although they said they're going to monitor it and they're going to enforce the law much more and send out more patrols and make sure, you know, people are abiding by the rules. They haven't actually come out and said that they're thinking about stopping alcohol, closing bars, and, you know, they're just going to monitor it and make sure that the current rules are enforced a lot more. And so if you don't do anything wrong, you've got nothing to worry about. So other than that, I can't really tell you much more. I will keep making these little update videos. This is a short one. I don't want to bore the pants off you guys, just give you, you know, the facts. Live stream, I just want to say something about the live stream. Sincerely, guys, I want to say a real sincere thank you to everybody. I did that live stream last Friday. I set the clock for 3:30 in the morning. I woke up. I was just amazed how many people were in it. Normally I'll get 350 on a normal live stream. I had, believe it or not, guys, I had just under 900 people in my live stream on Friday, and most of them stayed for the entire 2 hours. It was an awful picture because my internet isn't great. It's okay when you upload a video, but when you're doing a live stream, it wasn't very good, and I thought, well, people won't be interested. But you guys were, you know, I never asked for money. I'm not an e-beggar, but you guys sent me some super chats, and it was so good on Saturday that's actually let me stay another week or 2 weeks to pay for my, I'm in budget hotels, £20 a night, but there's enough there to kind of pay for that. And I just, again, I want to sincerely thank everybody who sent in a super chat to me. It's very, very kind of you. You know, it's just through the goodness of your own generosity. So thank you. What else? Right, I will try and get up and do another live stream this Friday coming. At the moment, I'm looking for a high-speed internet package. It sounds simple. Somebody will write in the comments, just go to AIS and buy this, or go to you know, one of the other ones, DTAC, and it's not as simple as you think, guys. I've been out looking for one. The best package I could get was 10 megabytes. When I came in through the airports, I got a 1 month deal where it was 50 megabytes. I want something like that again. I went to one of the malls this morning to try and find a package, and the best I could get, they found one which was 50 megabytes, but it was a year contract. Obviously I'm only going to be here for a couple of weeks, there's no point throwing money away, but I will find something. I'm meeting Simon and we'll go out and we'll get something. So I'll try and get up again on Friday. You know, the thumbnail I put up, it said live stream on Friday, and then it said if I wake up. So I set the clock, so I hope I wake up. And it's as usual, it's 9 p.m. Friday UK time. I'm trying to keep the same audience. Now I don't think there's going to be any stories for at least a week or 2 weeks if I'm here, because I don't have my materials here, and I don't really want to sit in a room. You know, the stories take 2 days to make. I'm not going to sit in a hotel room telling stories while I'm here on holiday. You know, I've done 13 feature-length videos since I've been here, about half an hour each. and I've done about 3 or 4 shorts, so I want to try and enjoy it a little bit now. So that's about it for me today, guys. That's thanks for listening to my dribble, waffling on again as always, saying too much, taking too long to say a bit something that doesn't need so much time. Okay guys, I'll check in with you soon, and if there's any changes with regards to the law and alcohol and all that sort of thing, I'll put up another little video, even if it's a couple of minutes long, just to keep you updated. All right, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, on Friday for the live stream.